American land right now under the guise of white American corporate CEOs who they back to front them whilst they're buying all these farmlands from regular Americans. That means something is coming, and all that's going to matter at the end of a recession is what's real. What real estate you have, what food you have, what water supply you have, what land you have.
His name is Tomi Arayomi. This is Prophet Tomi Arayomi. I told you 3 places. I said this in the beginning of this year. And the Lord told me clearly, 3 places you must put your money in. BC, kingdom, land, foodstuff. I'm doing all 3. I'm doing all 3. I'm doing kingdom, I'm doing land, and I'm doing foodstuff. I'm doing kingdom. You remember I said it beginning of this year? I said it beginning of this year. Kingdom, I'm doing land, and I'm doing food stuff. Food stuff. I'm doing it. Do you understand? And we talked about it today. As soon as I uploaded today's prayers, I saw that video online. And it was talking about real estate. Something is coming. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you a secret. Do you know that the Arabs have bought O2 Arena? The Arabs have bought Excel. Do you know where Excel is? Where Apostle Selman, I think Apostle Selman used Excel at some point. Do you know that they have said they will not allow any Christian program in Excel again? Do you know they said they're not going to allow any Christian program in Excel again? When I was leaving Jos, I'm saying all this to tell you something. When I was leaving Jos, I went to Jos to do an outreach. Listen, those people are buying properties. If you see them in London, Arabs, they are buying properties, buying all the flats, They are buying all the flats in London. When I was leaving Jos, I went to do an outreach in Jos. On my way out of Jos, God told me something. Start buying lands in Jos. I said, Jos? How do I buy land in Jos? There's nothing going on here. God said, don't worry. All the people that are owning Metama, Katampe, Asokoro, that have houses in all those places in Abuja that you are buying back from them. You are buying the land back from them. They bought it 40, 20, 30 years ago when all you believers were eating with your 10 fingers. They bought it 30 years ago. Look, 20, 30 years ago, literally. We are buying it from them now. And we are celebrating. Igbolondilu. They bought it when it was bush. God bless you. Alero. They bought it when it was nothing. The man that we're buying our church land from, the man we're buying the church land from, is not a believer. He bought that land when the land was nothing. He bought that land when the land was nothing. If you see the man, it's not more than this. He just sit down there, talk. You know that this. I have plenty lands like this in Abuja. I say, and now we want to buy the land from him at almost 700 million naira. Do you think he bought it at 200 million? Do you think he bought it at 300? He probably bought that land at 35 or 50 million. Years ago. If you can't do land, you can do food stuff, agriculture, poultry. I told you. I said it here. I said God said famine is coming, but farmers will never lack. Shame me, so I told you people, don't say the people, they didn't prepare us. They didn't tell us. Now they're enjoying our offering. It's not your offering, no. It's not your. Now they're enjoying. We used to. No. Everybody, all man for himself. Everybody is planting. Everybody is planting. I told you, famine is coming. Save this video. I will replay it for you in 2030. Don't say, hey, how come we are suffering? And now see Prophet Bisi, she's doing this, she's flying, she's enjoying. It's my 2K, it's my 5K. Hello, I planted though, and I am planting. And I'm telling you now, plant in the kingdom, plant in lands, plant in food stuff. Oh, you see that thing I'm building there? It's food stuff, it's supermarket. On my way out of Jos, God said, you see all this food stuff, you're going to start selling it. Other interior business that you are doing, that your chair and furniture you are doing, just put it aside. You see, you will go into selling rice. You start selling rice. You start selling Irish potato. You start selling plantain. You start selling pineapple. You start selling everything, food stuff. I'm warning you people now. Oh, don't come and meet me in 2030 and say that it is your this thing. We are suffering. They are enjoying. All these pastors are suffering. They are enjoying. I have told you the secret now. Because I will enjoy in 2030. I will not suffer in 2030. I will enjoy in 2030. I will not suffer. Because I have built churches for God. I have built for God. I have given to the kingdom. I have given to the poor. The Bible says he that gives to the poor lends to the Lord. I've given to the poor and I will continue to do it. I have sown into the kingdom and I will continue to do it. I've told you people, I've done roofing for a church that I've never stepped my feet into. 14 million naira roofing. 14 million naira. I have another one in Jos. A church in Jos. A church in Jos. This last time when I went to Jos, that was the first time I went to see the place. When I went to Jos, that was the first time I set my foot on that place. At any pastor, at any prophet, we are practicing what we are preaching. We are doing what we are telling you to do. Don't beef us in 2030. Go and buy land. I bought land in Jos. Off plan. I bought land in Jos. Off plan. 4 plots. 4 or 6. 6. In Rayfield, I bought land there. Simple instruction on my way out of Jos. I went there to spend money. I went there to give millions. I gave to the poor over 20 million naira. That outreach you saw cost me over 20 million naira. That outreach that you saw, that Jos, cost me over 20 million naira. What you saw me do for my birthday in Jos. Give to the poor. Give to the poor. Give to the poor. Give to, stop doing like this. Stop doing like, give to the poor. Give to the kingdom. A day to my trip, the pastor called me and said, the church that you have been helping us to build, come and see it. The church you have been helping us to build, come and see it. Ojo 2 million, Ojo 3 million, Ojo 5 million, Ojo 7 million, Ojo 10 million. That's how I used to wire it to another man's church. I am planting. 2030 is coming. When you see me in private jet, don't say it's your 2K. It's my seed in the ground. When you see me flying up and down in 2020 and doing food bank, you see me do food bank every Sunday. It's a stretch for me right now. It's a stretch for me. It's a stretch for me. Almost 500K every Sunday. Almost 500K every Sunday. Me, I'm God is God. Don't worry. It looks stupid now. Let me just continue following God. If you like, do like this. Shut your hands. Shut your hands to the poor. Look at land. They'll tell you now. It's 300K for one land or whatever. I'm not saying you should just buy stupid lands. No. But there are some lands that God will bring your way. There are some lands that God will bring your way. Say, can you imagine she has a land in Jos? Can you imagine? They have properties in Jos. Do you have any property? When I was paying small, you were not there. When I was leaving Jos and God said, buy a land in Jos. I told them to look for land for school for me in Jos. I told them, look for land for school. I'm going to build Christian school here. I told them, look for land for me in Jos. Go and buy land. Go and buy land. Starve yourself. Pay for it. If you have to buy 2-bedroom, go and buy 3-bedroom in your name. Go and buy it. Go and buy land. Go and buy duplex. Go and buy it. Don't beef me in 2030. I'm walking in the cold yesterday. You need to see me walking inside cold. It wasn't too cold, but it was cold. As I was standing in the mall, stretching my leg, what am I buying? Food stuff, biscuits. That's what I'm buying. I'm walking. Go and walk. Buy land. Buy land. I'm saying it now. Buy properties. Hey. If the only house you own is the one you are living in, you are in trouble. If the only house you own is the one you are living in, you are in trouble. Hello, if you are in London, buy house. Nile, Rale, Sile. If you are from Ghana, go and buy property in Ghana. If you are from, because a time will come, you will not be able to stay here again. They will make it difficult. A time will come, you will not be able to live here. You will say, let's go back home. There's a prophecy over Nigeria. All of you running from Nigeria now. There's a prophecy over Nigeria. They will come back home. What are you coming back to? What are you coming back to if all your portfolio is in London? If all your portfolio is in America, because of the current exchange rate now, it favors you. Go and buy land in Nigeria. Go and buy land in Togo. Go and buy land wherever you came from. Go back and buy something. Buy here too. If I have the money to buy here, I will buy here. I will buy land here. I will buy flats here. I will buy flats here. If I have the money, I will buy it. A word is enough for the wise. I came with a rod. I came with a rod. This morning, I came with pankere for you. I came with what? Pankere for you. Pankere lorale. For Wosisha long. Put money in God's kingdom. If you cannot do all three, you can do at least one. You can push and do two. Please do two. Make sure you are doing kingdom. Make sure you are doing kingdom. Make sure you are doing land or foodstuff. Make sure you are doing kingdom. Make sure you are doing land or foodstuff. Make sure you are doing. I said, God told me, start. Go and be selling rice. Putting your money on furniture. Go and sell rice. Buy chicken. Start selling. They will need it. Give me a location. You see that thing I'm building? It has taken my husband and I. We've put in so much into it. We put in so much. Someone said, let's pray for Nigeria's real estate. I'm sorry for you. You see, this is the problem. This is the problem. You want to start praying for Nigeria's real estate before you put money there. Continue praying. God will hear your prayers. God will hear your prayers. You heard what Prophet Tomi said. Something is coming. No wonder God is saying, I told you the guy we're buying church land from is an unbeliever. I'm like, so wait, this guy is really going to collect 650 million naira from us? Yes, he will. Yes, he will collect 650 million naira. Yes, he will collect 650 million naira from us. That's a lesson for us. We're buying back the land. Can you imagine? We're now buying it at times 5. Probably times 10 the amount he bought it. How painful. How painful. How painful. How painful. And you can be on the receiving end. Do you understand? You can set up yourself to be on the receiving end in 2030. You can set up yourself. You can plan to be on the receiving end in 2030. You can set up yourself. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. Should I save this video or I should mind my business? Should I save this video or I should just mind my business? I should just go. because I don't know. I don't know if you guys are serious. I don't know if you guys are serious. I don't know if you guys are serious, or you want to just continue attacking preachers, because we're telling you now. We're telling you now. If you see flats in Woolwich, flats, you see all those ugly places that people are running from, go and buy. Go and buy. Go and buy. Go and buy. Do pay small. Do pay small. Please, can I pay you £20 every week? Can I pay? If you have to starve. Do you understand? God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now. I'm not saving the video. The 323 people that watched it, be blessed.